What's going on, my people? This is a reading coming at you live from Chris Anthony, and this is going to be for the sign of Libra for November 15th through the 30th. Libra, what's going on? Just to let you guys know, and I'm also aware that this video is definitely going to be posted a day late. I am a day late for you guys, Libra, so sorry about that. Libra and Capricorn got left to be last this time, so guess what, Libra? You're going to be first in line, or one of the first ones in line for my next month's readings, for me to be able to make it up to you. I hope I didn't put you last time. I can't remember. But this is going to be a general reading. So if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment, do anything you want to do to let me know that you like the reading and you like my style of reading, If it doesn't resonate with you, Libra, then catch me on one of my other readings for Libras for the month of November, or you can catch me next month. These are general readings, so it may not resonate with everybody. That was my disclaimer. Now let's get into the reading. So this is going to be your present energies coming up for the end of November, last 2 weeks of November, and then we're going to move over into your futuristic energies. So starting off, crowning your reading, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups represents some type of emotional offer that could be coming in towards the end of November. This has to do with emotional fulfillment. It has to do with the universe bringing in some type of offer. So this could be a emotional offer that you could have been waiting on. Even if you haven't been waiting on it, it's coming for you towards the end of November. So this is just kind of like a major emotional offer being made, or a new emotional beginning having to do with your emotions, with the way you feel. So let's say if you haven't been in the best of feelings, the best of spirits lately, in the beginning of November or maybe in October, towards the end of November, you have some new energies coming in. This is kind of like a fresh start emotionally. If it is having to do with the offer, it could be coming from a person that makes you emotionally happy, or it could be coming from a career choice or a job offer that's kind of like, a job or career that will bring you emotional fulfillment. So that's what we have crowning your reading. Right below that, we have the Four of Swords, then we have the Four of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups. So the Four of Swords being right below the Ace of Cups, this could be what you're doing, before this offer comes in, or this new emotional offer, new emotional start that's coming in is kind of having you in a place to where you kind of want to get rest. You kind of want to retreat inside, and rejuvenate, which is probably needed, before this new start is coming in for you. I'm seeing this card kind of pop up a lot for all the other signs too during this period, and it could be because we have the holidays happening right now. Thanksgiving is here. You could just be rejuvenating, relaxing around people you love, being around family, just kind of like chilled out. The holidays is also a time when we like to retreat a little bit anyway and kind of rest from all the work we've been putting in and doing, all year. So that's what I feel you kind of doing, Libra, towards the end of this month, is just chilling out, enjoying some good food, putting on the extra pounds, only because you've been working as hard as you have been. So you kind of want to enjoy it a little bit. Next to that, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups usually represents somebody that is focused on an offer, or focused on some disappointments or some things that are not going as well in their life, and they are kind of avoiding a certain offer that's coming in. So for some of you guys, that emotional offer that's coming in, you could be in a place to where you don't see it, or you don't want it. So let's say if it's somebody bringing you an offer that maybe could be from the past or something like that, you could be reluctant on taking it. If that's not what's happening, this could just be you, kind of being in a place to where you want to be by yourself, because this Four of Swords right here represents somebody that's getting rest, that's rejuvenating, that's kind of going into the reclusive mode. So you could just, be taking on the energy of a recluse right now, because you're needing to rejuvenate your own energy and just to be around your own, your own energies and not mixing with anybody else. So this could be why, you're not noticing an offer that's being made to you. If it's not that, then for some of you other guys, this could have been a offer that you were making to somebody else, and they didn't notice your advances, or they didn't know, they didn't notice the cup that you were offering them emotionally. That could have went on in the past with you, and it could just leave you in a spot to where you're kind of like resting from that type of energy, giving it out to somebody or offering it. But with the Ace of Cups being here, I think that you're having a renewal of that emotional energy, or something new, a new start that could be happening when it pertains to your emotional life, your emotional fulfillment. Definitely, with the Ten of Cups being right beside all these cards, the Ten of Cups represents the ultimate emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups represents that happy life, like that happy family, the people that have everything that they need, the career that makes them happy, the relationship that brings them emotional fulfillment. They're walking on a life path that matches who they are, so they feel success and emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is a great energy for you, especially when you already have the Ace of Cups. So it's some type of new start that you could be embarking on, or that's coming your way, that's giving you some type of emotional fulfillment that is also going to have some longevity, because the Ten of Cups is like the completion of emotional fulfillment. So if you have this in your energies, this represents some type of longevity that's coming in when it pertains to emotional connections, or like I said, a career that brings you emotional fulfillment, that relationship, or just being around people that make you feel like this, like you want to dance, like you want to enjoy life. So that's what that Ten of Cups is representing. And this could be coming your way after a period of you just resting and reflecting, taking a time out to rejuvenate, to just kick back a little bit, let your energies recharge. And it could also be coming after a time to where you could have dealt with some rejection, or you could have been rejecting all other offers that have been coming in, because the Four of Cups also could represent an offer that comes in that just doesn't add up to the things that will make you emotionally fulfilled. So of course you're probably going to reject that, or not notice it, because it's not Ace of Cups. Like when the Ace of Cups comes in, it is tapping into you completely being emotionally fulfilled, and it's filling your cup all the way up, not the Four of Cups, something that's incomplete that's coming in, and then you're just like, dang, like that's really all you got. So if it has to do with a person, some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that could have been making you some offers in the past that maybe you just are not seeing and are not wanting, because it's not completely bringing you fulfillment. It's not putting you in that energy of being the Ten of Cups. You don't want to celebrate this offer. You don't want to celebrate this emotional connection. But in your present energies moving forward, you do have that coming towards you. So this could be from somebody else. If it's not a person, then it could, like I said, have to do with a new start on a career, a new journey, in life, when it comes down to your life's work or your life's path, that you're getting some emotional fulfillment out of. Either way it goes, emotional fulfillment is coming in, and I like it. Libra. Right below everything, we have the Seven of Swords, though. So the Seven of Swords represents some type of deception, some type of sneaky energy. So this could be connected to that offer that I was just talking about, some type of offer that could have been made in the past, or could be being made, in the future, that you just don't trust, because it has some type of underhandedness to it. It has some type of deception going on with it. This person is somebody who is sneaking around doing things behind people's backs, and they're thinking that they're getting away with it, or they're thinking that they're deceiving somebody, but really they're not. But this is a deceptive card, so the offer maybe that could have been coming in from the person that you're kind of rejecting or not noticing could be due to the fact that this person is sneaky, or you have a sneaky vibe about them, or underhanded vibe about them, and it's kind of like, nah, I'm good. I don't need this in my life right here. Nobody needs this type of energy in their life. You feel me? So with this being below the rest of the energy, That's what I think you could have been dealing with in the past, or look out, for in the future if you have some people coming into your life that could be doing things behind your back or trying to steal from you, or just deceive you in certain ways, because you know what you want when it comes down to your future and the things that bring you emotional fulfillment. And somebody acting sneaky and being deceptive is not something that'll bring that to you. So that's why I think you're on that you're in that place where you're kind of reclusive a little bit when it comes down to things that no longer serve you, and the offers that are coming in that are not Ace of Cup offer and don't give you that total emotional fulfillment, because they're underhanded. I think you're choosing to pull away from. Definitely. But overall, you guys have good energy in your present energies. This is the only card that I would see and say that is probably not as good of an energy, but I think you're dealing with that the way you're supposed to do. Libras are very good at discerning and seeing, the type of things that people are trying to do to them. It's kind of hard to get something over on a Libra, the Libras that I do know. And even if a person feels like they're getting over on you, you really know that they're not getting on you. It's just kind of like you're giving them the rope to hang their own selves. So that's what I kind of feel in this energy. It's kind of like somebody thinks they're getting away with something, or they got away with something, but it's really not affecting you, because you saw it from the beginning, and now you're choosing to not even deal with them, or not even, take the offer that they're trying to bring to you in some type of way. So that's a scenario for some of you guys. Let's move on to the rest of your energies. In the future energies, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Seven of Cups. So Eight of Swords starting off in your future energies. This is you going into the end of the month and the beginning of December. So this is kind of like the person that feels bound by their thoughts. So this could be the energy you kind of get stuck in for a bit when it comes down to overanalyzing something. So maybe something new that's coming in, could have you feeling like, you're overanalyzing, overthinking it. So you start to feel kind of trapped because you're looking at things too logically. Sometimes if we overanalyze and look at things too logically, then we get stuck in our thoughts. And that's never a good feeling, but with the Eight of Swords, this person is blindfolded, so they don't see the whole picture of what's happening. They can't see clearly because they're only looking at life from one perspective, and that's from the logical point of view. But we know we have a number of perspectives that we can tap into as human beings, and we can look at things logically, we can look at things emotionally, we can look at them spiritually. So this is just a call for you to look at, not overanalyze things, and not only look at things from a logical point of view, and try to see it from other points of view. Libra being an air sign, I know that you guys can get, lost in your thoughts sometimes, because air signs are thinkers. Like, you guys are analytical most of the time and logical a lot of times when it comes down to air signs. So don't get stuck in those thoughts. The universe is kind of calling for you right now to go into your intuition. So you can look at this situation from a point of view that is intuitive. And if you tap into your intuition, then I believe you're going to receive clarity on whatever has you bound in your thoughts a little bit. It could have to do with this person right here that just was trying to deceive you a little bit, and you're kind of like, wow, really? Or this offer that comes in that you reject and you really don't want to have any parts of. And this is why you're kind of resting also, because you could just be stuck in your head a little bit about those things that's happening. But in the end, I think you choose to tap into your intuition. This is why you have the Four of Swords here, because you take that time to not only think, but to meditate a little bit and to go inward, and not only consult your thoughts, but to consult your intuition also, your gut. So after you consult your mind and your head, then you have to go down and consult your second mind, which is in your stomach, your gut, your intuition. And that's what you guys are choosing to do. Once you start to consult your intuition a little bit, you start to see, some things clearing up, some openings happening, and you're able to receive this Ace of Cups, this new start when it comes down to something emotional that has to do with your longevity, your lifetime happiness. So that high priestess being there is kind of a good energy because it's showing you getting out of your head, getting out of being stuck in a certain way of thinking or a certain way of seeing life. This could be pertaining to your emotional connections, because with us starting off with the Ace of Cups and having the Ten of Cups in your reading, I think this reading is just about your emotional place that you're in right now in life. And with some emotional connections you have, you could feel that Eight of Swords energy, but that's only when you overanalyze them, or you're too much in your head. The universe, like I said, is calling for you to tap into your intuition and view it from a different point of view. Right below that, we have the Seven of Cups. So, yeah, this is what I was saying before, is some offers that could be coming in from different people, and you're having to make a certain decision. The Seven of Cups have to do with options. So you could have options coming in when it comes down to emotional offers. You could be having to choose between one or two or three people. It all depends on who you are. But with the Seven of Cups, all these cups are not good for you. There's some that are and some who are not. This card can also represent being confused about the options that you have and not having clarity in everything. So this is probably why you're stuck in your head a little bit, because you have some options that are here and that you have to make a decision on, but it's like you're like, dang, well, that one is good, dang, but that one is good too. And so if this doesn't have to do with people, then it could just be job offers that are coming in. This could be you choosing a career path, you choosing your life's work, or choosing your purpose that you want to put all of your energy into, because everybody is not dealing with a relationship or dealing with a person. So overall, this could just have to do with you making a decision on something and having multiple choices to choose from, because like most people, we can always do more than one thing. But the work comes down with us narrowing down our options into one thing so that we can put all of our energy in one place instead of spreading ourselves too thin. So this is what you're kind of consulting your intuition about, Libra. Going internal, removing yourself and kind of getting reclusive a little bit so that you can make a decision out of all these options that you have, and whatever you're making a decision on has to do with something that will bring you emotional fulfillment. So you're deciding what brings you emotional fulfillment and what doesn't, and you're choosing to reject the things that are not going to fulfill you emotionally. Definitely. Right under your reading, at the base of your reading, we have the Queen of Cups, and for some reason I think this is representing you, because like I said, the Queen of Cups is emotional. So you're dealing with your emotions right now. You're dealing with the things that you connect yourself with that, are good for you emotionally. And then you're starting to notice the things that are not as good, and you are removing yourself from those things that are not emotionally good for you, Libra. So I think that's a great thing. Definitely that's what's going to lead you to that Ten of Cups energy. You having a happy life, having a happy home, having a happy family, having everything in life that brings you emotional fulfillment. Is when you kind of like separate yourself from the people that have you feeling like this, and the people that do underhanded things like this, that sneak behind your back and talk behind your back and try to take things from you and try to use you. When you separate yourself from that, then you definitely can have that Ten of Cups. So I feel that's what could be happening for you in the end of November, Libra. You're moving away from those things, that don't serve you so that you can get those things that do. Definitely, Libra. And that's pretty much like straight to it. Like that's what's happening with you guys. So I'm going to end the reading there. If you do like the reading and it did resonate with you, then like I said in the beginning, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those good things that I, like on my channel. And if it didn't, then I'll catch you on the next reading. Definitely enjoy your holidays. Enjoy Thanksgiving, the people that do celebrate Thanksgiving. And I will be back next month. and you guys are going to be in the front of the line, Libra, because I had to do you last today. So once again, apologies on that one, and later.